Virat Kohli. Straight up in the air. Is it going to be a catch?
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. Today we're going to take a look at a video called MS Dhoni Tactical Mastermind by a video channel called ICC. Now, I have received a lot of requests to check out a video of MS Dhoni, and my first thought was to watch something of his wicket-keeping skills, because I know he's unbelievably fast and was known for that. I also know he's known as a great batter. He's also was a great captain, and he's kind of a legend, and I know that. But what I also found is a video called Tactical Mastermind, and I am just learning cricket, just learning the basics. It's an amazing game. A few weeks ago I didn't know anything about it. Now I know a little about it, but as far as strategy goes, I'm just maybe beginning to kind of get a feel for what's going on, but I don't really know. So I thought I would take a look at this video and see if I could figure out what's being done strategy-wise, what decisions he's making. And you can play along at home and see if we can. I'm sure you probably know much more than I do, but I just was curious. I'm going to look at the other videos of him at some point soon, but I was just curious to see what the strategies were and to see if I could, with my very limited knowledge, kind of at least guess at what his mind's doing. So with that in mind, we're going to take a look. If you like the video, you could subscribe, like, comment. I appreciate the comments very much. That would be great. And for now, let's take a look at the tactical mastermind of MS Dhoni.
It's Joginder Sharma to bowl the final over. 13 needed. Wide. He'll feel the pressure. Big decision for Dhoni. Should it have been Joginder? Should it have been Harbhajan Singh with his experience?
MS Dhoni has walked up to him, possibly trying to calm his nerves.
In the air, Srishan takes it!
Okay, from what I gather, when it first started, they said needs 13. Now, does that mean, I don't know who they were playing. The other team needed 13 to win, and he got the 6. And then Dhoni came in, and I would guess he positioned the fielders in a certain spot and had the ball thrown at a specific spot, hoping to make that guy, the batter, loft one up to this guy. That's what I'm guessing. He positioned the fielders, and he instructed the guy to bowl a ball that would lead to where this fielder was. That's my guess.
A win. And India would believe they've got out of a corner.
MS Dhoni got it right in the end.
Ravi Ashwin back into the attack now.
Maxwell has had the wood on Ashwin in any form of the game.
The good thing for Ashwin is Maxwell will be hitting into the longer part of the boundary.
And there is a bit of spin too, and Dhoni's got mid-off up, so that's where Maxwell will be targeting.
And straight to him, on the sweep, got him. Change of bowling's work, good captaincy, good bowling, and good field setting. Maxwell goes.
I would guess on that one, because that was a pretty solid hit, but it was right at a guy, so I would imagine Dhoni put the fielder there, decided on the pitch, the bowl that would possibly lead to the ball getting there, and that's exactly what happened. That's what I'm guessing.
Good field from Dhoni. He had the reverse option out of the target, out on the fence, and he managed to get the very dangerous Maxwell.
And he goes again. Both batsmen starting with 6s.
Okay.
Another batsman coming out of his crease. So he is thinking of coming up to the stumps. I think this is a good move. Both these batsmen like that momentum. They like to charge. Oh, no, that's close. A little bit too high, maybe. No! Given! Luke Wright can't believe it. It was a really good appeal.
Now that one, that's not so easy. Maybe he came up closer to the batter because the batter was getting kind of taking a few steps forward. Him coming up made him not able to be so aggressive. I don't know. That one, I don't really understand that one. That's my guess.
Last delivery. Bangladesh need two. Mid-off is up. Cover is up.
And he's taken one glove off.
Here we go. Last ball through the offside. It's running through. Could be run out. Is he run out? Or is he in? We'll go upstairs. Some good work from Dhoni. He thinks he's got him. He's got him. That's it.
I'm not sure about the strategy there, or what the thought was, but I heard the announcer say he's taken one glove off. If I had to guess, and here he's using the hand with the glove off it. I'm wondering if when he takes one glove off, that means, because if he takes one, unless he takes the glove off, he can't really throw. So maybe he thought he would need to throw, but he got there in time by running. I don't know.
And MS Dhoni on the attack again, looking for more wickets. He's got a slip in place and a leg slip. He loves his leg
Two
slips.
guys way up.
Catch it!
Okay, so that one, I would think the tactic was to bring those two fielders in real close. And maybe instruct the bowler to throw something that would likely lead to exactly what happened. That's, because those two guys were close, and then he was in the middle. So it must be so the tactic must have been something about those two guys, and he definitely, as he thought, the ball went right to one of the guys.
Billy Bowden's cricket finger comes up again, giving Ashwin an early wicket.
MS Dhoni's the master. He's done it again. Brings Ashwin into the attack. Picks up a wicket straight away. Karate on his way for 4.
Virat Kohli has not put a foot wrong. While he's
Got to get I have a cricket ball now. Much harder, much heavier than I would have thought. Now, let's see this.
been batting for India in this ICC World 2020. The whole of India will hope that he doesn't put a hand wrong, because he's going to have the ball in his hand. Virat Kohli, straight up in the air. Is it going to be a catch? Yes, it is a catch. There is no.
Now, the only thing I can think of there is that Virat Kohli, I don't think, is a player who bowls a lot. I think that's the term. He's not a bowler. He's a defensive player and a great batter. I wonder if the strategy was to bring in him for whatever reason. I don't know, but he definitely. And once again, Kohli bowled a ball that resulted in a hit going straight to where a fielder was positioned. So something's up. Something's going on there.
Thing that Virat Kohli can't do. He's got the Midas touch. It's ridiculous. If he's not batting, he's now taking wickets.
Can you believe it? You just asked me, what do you do here? What can they do, India? MS Dhoni's gone for the in-form man and threw the ball to Virat Kohli in first ball. Can you believe it?
That's in the air, taken. Very good catch by Suresh Raina. Two minds they hadn't. Whether to go over Suresh Raina inside out or hit it along the ground. In the end, Upesh just about carrying.
There you see the wicket again. Good captaincy from Mahendra Singh Dhoni as well. Feels
So with that,
right for having wanted him to play over mid-wicket.
that one, I would guess that his tactic was, what he was able to do is position the fielders exactly where they had to be to result in a ball right at the fielder. And I would guess that when you set a fielder in a certain spot, you also base that off the ball coming towards the batter at a certain spot, likely to hit in that direction. So there's a lot going on,
Mid-wicket region.
MS Dhoni mixing things up here. Harbhajan Singh bowled a maiden over, the last one, but Yusuf Pathan replacing him.
Oops, this is danger for the West Indies. Harry Cannon never takes a catch.
Once again,
Wicket for India. What a change by Dhoni. 22 to
ball was
Gale,
right
42 for 2.
at his body.
In the air, gone, brilliant. Dilshan with the knack of getting wickets. He gets one here, a crucial one. Bit of a surprise here. Mahendra Singh Dhoni coming in ahead of Yuvraj Singh. Coming in at number 5, and they need a captain's knock.
Smashed away into the offside. There's another.
Great shot. Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. After 28 years, the party started in the dressing room. And it's an Indian captain who's been absolutely magnificent.
Wow, that last one, they said he put himself in front of, maybe, they said he was 5th, maybe, I don't know, maybe he would usually bat 6th. He put himself in front of what normally would be the guy in front of him, I think, and he certainly, it certainly paid off, because they said they won the World Cup for the first time in 28 years, which I'm assuming that's a very big deal. So I don't really know about that last one, except he put himself in front of, one spot ahead of where he would usually bat, maybe. And I'm not sure the reason, but it worked out. It's an amazing game. I wish I knew, but I was going to say I wish I knew more about it, but a few weeks ago I didn't know anything about it. Now I know a little about it, and I'm finding there's a lot going on. I just thought of something. He's a captain at this point. Is there a head coach, like a coach on the sidelines, or does the captain kind of run the team? That would be cool. I would like that if that's the case, because, like in a lot of sports, like in football, American football, basketball, the coaches are just so controlling everything. It would be kind of cool to think that the captain, who's also a player, is the one in charge of the team during the time they're out there, rather than a coach relaying things in. So I hope that's the case, because that's cool. That puts a lot more responsibility on the captain. And maybe that's why he's known as a legendary captain, because he has that responsibility, and he's done well. Anyway, I don't know how many I got. How many did you get right? I don't know if I got any correct as far as what he was thinking, but it was certainly interesting to try. If you liked it, comment, correct me, give me the answers to these questions, and subscribe if you like, and I'd appreciate it. And I will see you next time.